right, you're about to meet three people, three different versions of Erin, all of which are in a different level of vibration. They're going to share with you a little bit about their perspectives on the idea of money, how they view money, and you're going to be able to see and maybe relate to certain perspectives that these three different versions have to see how you can also move on to the next level. Is that how I do it? Welcome back. Did I do it right? Did I do it right? All right, guys, welcome back to another video. My name's Aaron, and I help people expand their consciousness. Now, Aaron will sometimes talk in third person because Aaron likes to talk in third person. Aaron is represented by the red color shirt, which represents lower level consciousness. Okay, now I'm going to share with you some of my beliefs about the way money works. All right, money is the root of all evil. I'm sure you already knew that, but if you didn't know, there you go. It's my gift to you. Money is the root of all evil. And if you didn't know that, then you probably haven't been paying attention as you've been growing up. You probably haven't been seen enough of it, of how it works. But if you notice, all the rich people, the people that do have money, they have that money because they took it from someone else. How else would they have that money? They literally took it from someone else. They had to somehow con people into getting it. They had to probably work up some corporate job to get to the top so that then they could tell other people what to do. People that are trapped in their own 9-to-5 jobs so they could in a way just be a prison keeper of these people. When you think about money, we need money to get by in our society because the way our society has been ran, first off, it's run by the 1% of the 1%. Everything is set up, and the money is set up as a control mechanism. And there's not really much you can do except for play according to the game that you've been given. But if you do play and you start to win, no, you're going to sacrifice your integrity. You're going to have to become less of an authentic person. You're probably going to have to give up a lot of things in your life that you love, people you love. You'll probably have to spend no time with family at all. It's either you have to choose money or you choose love and family. Which one are you going to choose? If you choose money, then you're an evil person. If you choose family, that's good, okay? That's wholesome. I like you if you like and choose your family, okay? But there's really those two perspectives. Growing up, I learned that if you were rich, you had to step on people's heads to get places. I learned that there's really not enough to go around anyways. Think about it. There's a finite amount of money to go around. So it's limited. And all the people that have the money already have the money. So knowing that they all already have the money, why even go out there and try to get the money? They already have it all. Unless you try to take it from them, in that case, that is robbery. Which now that I think of it, that doesn't sound like such a bad idea. What if we all got together and we stole the money from those people? We stole the money from the rich people that had to step on people's heads. They shouldn't have stepped on so many heads. Just saying. I'm just being the voice of reason here, okay? I learned growing up that money doesn't grow on trees. Everyone knows that, but I learned that growing up. And because money doesn't grow on trees, I can't have what I want when I want to do it. And when I do, I feel guilty about it. I feel guilty about it. But normally I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to get by. So I don't really go out and I don't buy myself nice things. My shirt's a solid color shirt. I can't have logos on it. I can't have the Gucci, whatever, Gucci. Okay, I know how to say Gucci. I can't pretend like I don't know how to say Gucci. In general, when it comes to this process, if you are trying to become rich, if you are trying to do any of these things, then you are evil. There's not enough to go around. There's a finite amount of money, and if you want to take it from other people, that's stealing. That's cool too, though. I don't think there's really that much wrong with stealing, because people got it unethically anyways, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Welcome back to another video. My name's Erin, and I help people expand their consciousness. Pretty sure I did that right. Now, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the beliefs that I have about money and how I view the process. Now, the main thing that I've learned about money is that in order to have it, you've got to have goals. All right, I learned that from Tony Robbins. When you have goals and you move towards those goals, you have like this vision, you can then accomplish something. You can then become something. Anytime people say that they aren't powerful enough to create what they want in their life, they're doing it from a place of having no power. All right? When it comes to this process of having money, you can have money, you just have to set your mind to it. You have to set your mind to it, and you have to do things. The more action you take, the more successful you become. All right? That's what I've learned. That's what I've learned myself. That's what Tony Robbins has taught me. That's what Gary Vaynerchuk says. These people all say it because it's true. In order to become something, you must do something that gets you there. If not, you'll just remain in the same autopilot mind like that Aaron guy. Okay? The key to this, though, is understanding that anything you set your mind to, you can accomplish. Money, it's kind of a tool. It's something that you get, the more you focus on it, the more of it you'll create in your life through hard work, of course. In general, there is nothing in your life that you can't do without willpower. If you have willpower, you can get yourself to the next level. If you have willpower, you can decide that you're going to do something. You can choose to do it, and you will then accomplish it. But you have to have the willpower to do it. You have to have a white-hot, burning desire to do it. If you have that burning desire too, then it can work. If you don't have that burning desire, might as well be wearing red. Might as well call yourself Aaron. You might as well speak in the third person. But right now, you know that if you set your mind to something, you can accomplish it. The more action you take, the better. Money is something you can get to. Just chase it. Chase the money. That's what I do. I think of money, and then I go and I do everything I can to get it. I really, really want it, and as long as I keep my eyes on it, I will eventually attain it. I know that. So I'm going to keep on grinding it out. Maybe if I make a video a day on YouTube, one day, I could get there. But until then, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Keep taking more and more action. And eventually it's going to happen. Okay? Willpower. Willpower. I've got some quotes from Tony Robbins I could read you right now that'll help you if you would like some of them. I have quotes from Gary Vaynerchuk. I read his book, okay, one of his books. I know what it takes. It takes willpower. Okay, now in general, the way my money beliefs, I guess you could say, is that money is something you can attain. You can attain it with willpower. You can attain it by focusing on it. You can attain it by doing things. The more you do, the more you get. Okay? And you can accomplish it. Just go for it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Okay. Welcome back to another video. My name is Erin. Okay? Erin. Spelled Erewnon. And you have to say it with Erin. Erin. My name is Erin. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to shift your beliefs about money and understand more about how to be abundant. Now, understand first off, money is one form of abundance. Okay? When I think about money in general, I think of abundance. And I know that money is a reflection of me being in alignment with the cosmic vibration. If I'm in alignment with the cosmic vibration, I'm going to attract whatever the hell I want. And the thing is normally what I want is I want to be in a high vibration. Okay? So these things work hand in hand. I just want to do everything I can to add value to other people as well. That's another important thing to me. I believe that all of us on the planet are connected at a deep level. We don't necessarily remember this. We think we're all separate beings. But the more value I add to other people, the more value comes back to me. It could come back in money, in the form of money. It could come back in the form of positive vibes. Could come back in the form of good emotions. I don't know. but I know that what I put out is what I get back. So I just focus on putting out love, the love frequency. I focus on just doing what I love as well. I don't do things for money. Sounds like a yellow paradigm. Do things for money. I just am, and I understand I am, and I understand that I just add value, and by adding value, that comes back to me. But normally when I'm in alignment with what I'm passionate about, it adds value to even people around me. Even if it's not me giving a service, it's just like people feel better when they're around me. They feel this light vibration off of me. So the way I view abundance as well is there's an abundance of everything. There is no competition. There's no competition. There's an abundance. And depending on how much in alignment I am with myself is how much abundance I will perceive of. And as long as I focus on that, I experience an abundance in my life. But I don't focus on competition. I don't focus on comparing myself to other people. I focus primarily on being in a high vibration and doing what I love, being in alignment with who I am, being aware of times I feel like I really, really want something. I know a lot of times when I really, really want something, I'm vibrationally saying I really, really don't currently have it. So instead what I do is I observe that and I don't react to it so strongly. I find that when I meditate, I let go of resistance. And when I let go of resistance, I become more in a vibrationally aligned with what I want. If I do focus on money, I focus on the intent for it. But I know that the most important thing is the alignment. The money is a secondary factor. So for me, as long as I'm in a high vibration and it resonates, those things happen. So the biggest priority to me is just being in a high vibe, knowing that if I'm being myself, if I love what I do, if I'm passionate, if I'm seeing ways of adding value to other people, then I feel good anyways. So for me, it's not about what I do, but it's more about who I am. All right, what you'll notice about all these different versions of Erin, Aaron, Erin, and Erin, is all three of them have different perspectives about money. They all have different beliefs about money, a different vibe they are putting out that's attracting the currently reality they're in. And Aaron is the one that has the most resistance. You'll notice that in his beliefs. You'll notice that in the way he speaks. You'll notice that in the stories he's telling himself. A lot of the stories he tells himself has to do with victim mode, victim mentality. There's not much power there. There's not much he can do because the world just is the way it is. Everything is finite. Everything is solid. That's the way he views it. Now, Erin, in yellow, he is a go-getter. He is someone that fixes his mind on something he wants to experience, and he goes for it. And as long as he stays consistent, he will eventually get results. He also very much wants and desires, so the energy is moving. And therefore, he is moving in that direction. And he'll get there eventually, but he's also creating some resistance along the way because he feels like he's not already there. And the more he really, really wants something is the more he's saying vibrationally he doesn't currently have it. Now, Erin, shall I say, he is more focused on being in a high vibration, which is in direct alignment with his passion, with who he really is, with being at his core. He knows that money is just a natural byproduct of him doing what he loves. Money is a reflection of that passion, of that alignment. And he doesn't do things just because it's going to bring him money. He does things because he enjoys it, and then money is a natural byproduct of that. They also have all three of these versions of Erin have different intentions, who are they going after? The Aaron is just going after survival mode, and he's barely getting by. Erin is going after success for himself. That of Erin is filling up his own cup, but then also able to fill up other people's and help other people become abundant because he's in such a high vibration. So when it comes to these different versions of consciousness, be aware of maybe some ways that you have similar perspectives. Maybe you resonate with these different versions of Erin. And you can see what may be holding you back from being the absolute abundant person that you can be. They're all different levels. None's worse than others. Some feel better than others. Some have a higher vibration than others. But it's more about awareness of where you currently are, because once you're aware of where you are, you can then see where you can go. So The key to this is awareness and being aware that you can set the intention to be in a high vibration, let go of the resistance, let go of the positionalities that keep you in low vibe, and then you'll see how to shift yourself to a higher level of consciousness. So I hope you enjoyed that. That actually was a mock video that I wasn't going to post to YouTube. That was the general concept that I had for a new series that I wanted to do. But I showed it to a couple people and they said just to post it. They thought it was really cool. They thought it was unique. So let me know what you think of it. Would you like me to do more of a series on some idea from 3 different levels of consciousness perspective? Let me know what you think of this type of style video. If so, I will do more. Also, let me know what you thought of the characters of Aaron, of Erin, and of Erin. And let me know topic ideas of things that you'd like me to talk about when it comes to this in general. And as always, I will see you on the next video. Peace, much love, and namaste.